and thank you for tuning into Gummi Ship Radio, the podcast where two childhood girlfriends synthesize their brains comprehensively to figure out what exactly is the Kingdom Hearts lore. As a gentle reminder, our commentary section may sporadically allude to spoilers throughout all of the Kingdom Hearts installments. So if you don't want to run that risk, feel free to skip that section and jump to the storyline update section. Time codes of each section are listed in the show notes. Each section of Gummi Ship Radio will follow the release order of the video game series, and episodes are chronological with the events of the game of the season. We strongly recommend listening in order, so proceed at your own caution. I'm one half of that brain, Brittany.
And I'm the other half, Victoria. And I'll be leading today's episodes on floors 7 through 10 and basements 7 and 6, where a reunion Sora has been working towards does not go as planned. Lines are being drawn within the organization, and Namine's influence grows stronger. Per the Jiminy recap and D report, while fighting Larxene, Sora finally remembered the girl's name, Namine. And embattled with the darkness in his heart, Riku met someone who looked just like him, a replica crafted by Vexen, a member of the organization. The replica commanded darkness freely and called Riku cowardly for neglecting the dark. Meanwhile, agents of the organization laid their rivalry bare. Sora and Riku seem to be the reason they control the castle, but why? Basement 7. Picking up where we last left off, Vexen holds the Destiny Islands card in intrigue and spins around to find his experiment/valet/puppet replica Riku entering. Axel continues explaining that the card he gave Vexen is Sora and Riku's home, prompting some serious, unimpressed attitude from replica Riku. Larxene discloses that the card is for Namine to extract memories from the real Riku as a model to remake the replica's heart into, in which she faces the replica directly. Replica Riku rejects the notion of having the heart of a loser who's afraid of the darkness and doesn't accept this. Vexen clarifies that he is strictly made to be of use to him. Larxene gladly beats down and belittles Replica Riku, cluing him in that this is happening whether he likes it or not. Riku chases after his imposter after their fight, but is met with Ansem once again, who suggests that he could learn a thing from his copy and that perhaps he is the fake one for pretending to have no fear. His grapple with the darkness is prevalent through each world he's explored, and his desperation to fight the darkness shows his fear of it. Riku tries to shut him up, but is tossed another card with sampled memories to continue fighting through. Floor 7. Approaching the 7th floor, Sora books it, determined to rescue Namine. Donald and Goofy are worried, but understand his urgency and follow close behind him. It isn't until Sora is met by Riku that he finally slows down. Relieved to have finally found him, Sora is taken aback when this Riku accuses him of forgetting about him and only focusing on finding Namine. He never cared about her or her feelings, and for that, she doesn't even want to see Sora. When Sora asks why, Riku suggests he look in his own memories and asks why she disappeared from the islands. Sora asks if this is his fault or that maybe he's done something, but Riku sends him away, vows to take care of her even if he has to fight Sora, the friend who, quote, never cared about him, end quote, to do it. But alas, Riku is defeated by Sora and runs off without a word. Floor 8. Sora now sprints to find Riku and is left devastated that not only the friend that he's been looking for has fought him, but hates him for something he doesn't understand. Even though they got rid of Ansem, he's acting like he did when Ansem was controlling him. Donald quickly remembers that Riku is with the king, and what if he's in danger? None of this cheers Sora up. Jiminy does his best and points out that while the things that Riku said were awful, they have to remember they're in Castle Oblivion, and that Riku must have just forgotten that they were friends, and that they should find a way to get Riku's memory back. Goofy reminds him by telling him that we shouldn't push our friends away, and Donald asks if he remembers the first promise he made to them when they first met, to never forget to always smile. Sora looks back at them and smiles in acknowledgement. Sora finally catches up with Riku, but he barks at him to go home. Sora won't go home without rescuing him and Namine, because Kairi's back home waiting for them. This remark makes Riku snap and spit. You're the one who forgot. I told you at Kingdom Hearts when we closed the door to take care of Kairi. Sora hangs his head in shame, and Riku affirms that he'll never go back to the islands for anything, not even for those other losers he already forgot about, and calls at Sora for not even remembering what they look like. We are talking about Selphie, Waka, and Titus here. The blessing of this castle is that you can really weed out the less important and make way for the most important, which for Riku is protecting Namine, nothing else. Sora looks at Riku and is reminded of when they were little and would play fight with wooden swords. But they're not little anymore, and this isn't for play. They swear to fight, but this time Sora initiates the challenge and defeats Riku once again. Riku insists that no matter what, he won't remember a thing. Sora is tired of this and wants to find Namine together, but Riku is tired of Sora pretending he ever cared about him and once again runs off. Sora insists to himself that he won't let Riku push him away. Elsewhere, Axel finds Namine sulking in her chair, and he teases her, asking if it hurts watching her two childhood friends fight all because of her. She doesn't say a word, leaving Axel to offer, "You have my sympathies," from the heart. She snaps her head up, crushed over his crafted choice of words, yet he finishes. "But don't waste your time. We nobodies can never hope to be somebodies." Basement 6. Larxene is next to visit the sulking and glum Namine, poking guilt at her for tinkering with Sora's memory, but is swiftly interrupted by Replica Riku. He asserts that she doesn't want to remember Sora, and that whatever's hurting her, he'll make it go away. He pulls out of his pocket her good luck charm, the one with the plain yellow star and silver chain. He continues, "I swear it on this, the good luck charm you gave me," and he leaves her be. Larxene admonishes her for making his heart from scratch and the nice touch of the good luck charm. Namine is able to use memories to transform objects like cards into keepsakes, just like how she changed Kairi's charm to her design and fooled Sora. Larxene snickers that it won't be long before Sora completely forgets about Kairi, and then he'll be all hers too, but Namine interrupts her. He won't forget. No matter how much I change his memory, Sora will never forget Kairi. Memories of me? More false memories of me will just make his feelings for Kairi even stronger than before. Because I'm the shadow of Kairi. Larxene pushes Namine to see this as even more incentive to not screw things up. As long as she rewrites Sora's heart, she won't just be Kairi's shadow, but someone real to Sora's heart. Floor 9. Heartbroken. Sora is puzzled why he and Riku are fighting when they both want the same thing, to help Namine. They've had their fights in the past, but maybe this time Riku doesn't care what happens to him. Donald pleads to Sora not to give up because he's tied with his friends, Sora, Riku, and he stammers. He can't remember the third name, leaving Jiminy depressed that they are losing their memories rapidly, but that Riku will come around if he just talks to him. Sora knows he's right. The three of them were never apart. Me, Riku, and Namine. However, at the 9th floor exit, Riku is unexpectedly nowhere to be found. They're hopeful this means he's tired of fighting Sora. Elsewhere, Vexen, Larxene, and Axel are gathered in Namine's room. Larxene and Axel push Vexen's patience, and knowing full well that his project isn't working, Vexen lashes out for Larxene to be silent. Ugh, men without hearts are so boring, Larxene retorts. You're one to talk, as if you have such a heart to speak of yourself, Vexen barks back. A voice cuts in behind them, telling them that that's enough. The hooded figure in black who welcomed Sora in is none other than the renowned Marluxia we've heard so much about. He unveils himself, leaving rose petals to fall beside him. Marluxia cuts to the chase, that Vexen's project is nothing but a failure and that he better not disappoint them again. Vexen loses his shit, calling out his inferiority in the organization, but is promptly interrupted with an outstretched blade threatening his throat. Marluxia will not hear it, as he's the one who's been entrusted with both Castle Oblivion and Namine by their leader, and defying him will be seen as treason against the organization. Traitors are eliminated, Axel trips up behind Vexen. Point blank, Marluxia proclaims that Vexen will lose to Sora, and while Vexen believes in his cause, Marluxia will wait for Vexen to prove himself. After all, no one wishes to be suspicious of a comrade, and Vexen exits unjoyously. Axel feels Marluxia is playing his hand a little too confidently, and this will only push Vexen to strive to eliminate Sora. While Marluxia recognizes that would be unfortunate, he pushes his manipulation further into Namine, reminding her of the promise Sora made to her. Floor 10. The group has made it to the 10th floor, but is quickly reminded that means they've lost 10 floors worth of their memories. But they can't turn back, because that would mean turning back on an old promise Sora made. On the islands, Sora recalls promising Namine that he'd keep her safe no matter what. He didn't remember the promise until he started forgetting everything else. And now that he remembered the promise, he has to keep it. At the floor's exit, they're met by Vexen, who's come to collect his debt for reuniting him with his former friend, Riku. Sora furiously demands answers on what's come over Riku and what Vexen has done with him. Vexen refuses an answer and instead offers a fight. As expected, Vexen never picks a fight without a chance to collect data and crafted a card from, quote, all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart, end quote. He holds a card of a world that Sora doesn't recognize. Back in Namine's room, Marluxia, Axel, and Larxene continue their discussion on what to do about Vexen. Axel reminds the room that if Sora disappears, that would mess up the organization's plans. Marluxia leaves Axel to piece together what he thinks he should do. However, Axel is a little smarter than that and plays dumb, and leaves him no choice but to spell it out for him, to which Marluxia very plainly says, Vexen has clearly committed a treasonous act against the organization. You must eliminate the traitor. Axel calls no take-backsies and is gone.
Woof.
Woo! That was a lot, babe.
It's a lot. A lot of confrontation.
That was a lot.
A lot of confrontation and manipulation, I want to say.
Oh, lots of confrontation, manipulation within this organization. Ooh, poetry.
Deb, put that in.
Oh
That's
my
making
God.
it.
Stop letting me speak. Stop letting me speak. Brittany, I need you to lead this commentary because I just be talking too much regardless.
Well, like we said, I think we can agree that this showed a lot of, again, small but big plot points that are going on for everyone.
A whole lot of setup.
I feel like, yeah, like everybody's got something going on, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's got their own agenda.
Yes.
Everyone's got their own motivation.
Yes.
Everyone's got their own enemies at this point.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes. And I feel like a lot, and even like Sora is saying it's for, Riku in some ways to like find him, but I also feel like everyone, like you said, is doing it kind of for their own reasons in a way.
Oh, yeah.
But yes. So I think we should really start off in the beginning at Basement 7.
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
Very quickly,
Yeah.
just from my quick gameplay points.
Yeah.
Just because it doesn't have too much to do. I just wanted to share since I was the one playing it this time around. So I played 100 Acre Woods, Neverland, Atlantica, and Howabashan for my floors 7 through 10. And then I did Wonderland and Olympus for my basement 7 and 6. And truly, the biggest takeaway I have gameplay-wise is that Wonderland as Riku is easily the hardest I had to fight through this whole game, and it's like on purpose. So just like very quickly, Riku is only given a certain amount of cards per world, and for Wonderland, he was given like 10, and I had to like really be careful. It was really fucking frustrating. I think it was the longest I spent on a world as Riku.
Right.
And Trickmaster was impossible. I don't know. I think that took me 7 tries.
Yikes.
But that was my gameplay wise. That was my quick little throw in there. That was what my input is with that.
Okay, so let's just jump right into where we start off, which is pretty much Vexen with the card, which I feel like is a very important moment. Also, I feel like they're really pushing the belittling, like you said, of Replica Riku. I like the word belittle when you put that
Oh
in
my
there
God.
because, like, goddamn, they are just like
Like,
shitting on this guy. They're like, you're not even real, fake. You're fake.
Like, they are full-blown middle school, like, schoolyard. They are just like, "You're a fake bitch. Nobody likes you." Like, "I'm gonna write something really mean in your yearbook."
They're really beating him down. And
They are so mean to
he
him.
definitely is giving the switch up character. Do
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
due to the beat downs, he's giving, for me at least, if I were like watching, like, I mean, I did watch this as a movie, but at this point for me, I was like, they best apologize to Riku or they best say thank you because
I know.
Mr. Riku is going to go to the,
He's doing all the work.
I don't know, they're pushing him.
Yeah, that bellowing no at the end was very warranted. He was like, "No."
You're going to do it whether you like it or not. They were like, no, don't beat me.
It's so rude. No, David Gallagher put his whole chest into that
so
voiceover. He worked so hard.
He's like, please don't hit me, Vexen.
He's getting slapped around like a little puppet. Oh, the poor thing.
Do you have anything to add for that?
For that was honestly the bellowing no was like, man, but like the whole scene in and of itself, you said from the beginning, like it's such a setup to like certain plot points are being introduced. This Destiny Islands card, like this ability of Namine being able to rewrite Replica's heart, like those are things that are being introduced.
Right.
So that whole and it's so I mean, obviously besides the context of the scene, I think it's so interesting how that got broken in half between Sora's floors and Riku's basements. I just thought that was really like cool. And I don't remember, I mean, I'm not going to say too much on that because as we go forward in these rewatches and these replays and stuff, I don't remember a whole lot from this series as much as I thought I did until like getting into it. So I was gonna say I feel like I haven't seen that or we haven't seen anything like that kind of stitching of the continuation scene, but like who the fuck knows?
So, yes, it's giving another game in the series.
Yes.
So maybe this is where they got the idea
Yes.
for future games.
Yeah, like continuation, halvesing, like certain scenarios
And
like that.
yeah.
You're right.
But I think Ansem taunting him again is kind of just like, okay, you're just
That is just Riku is chasing after the imposter and then Ansem gives him his next set of worlds.
right.
But Ansem's like,
You're just taunting me
Yeah.
even more, right?
Yeah. yeah, there's no fight. It's
You
just
can be present. So Ansem, we should be questioning that as well. If that's his,
Agreed.
'cause we don't know.
Yeah,
you know.
you can find another hobby in this goddamn castle, Ansem, but okay, that's fine. Just keep taunting
Yeah,
me.
stop trolling me through this
Please.
castle. What? Yeah, I think that's all I wrote really in my book about that.
Yeah, same.
I would think that the next big thing that I really wanted to discuss was when we meet Riku.
Riku asterisk. Yeah, Riku.
Riku?
Wait, did I tell you already? I can't remember if I did already, but people on the internet call Replica Riku Repliku.
Yes, you did say
I
that.
did say this. Oh god, I have to literally actually
I just kept calling him the replica.
honestly, I
because
started doing that too because I think that that's easier for me to just the replica.
Replica Riku.
Yeah. I-
Riku, replica
even
Riku,
RR
replica, whatever the fuck. Replica, whatever the fuck they call him.
Yeah, even RR was like it was fine to type, but like to say, I just sounded like a seal.
I know.
I
I
was
was
like, I don't want to say that.
I'm dead.
Anyway,
I'm dead.
you are right. That is the next thing that happens. That Sora is met by Riku? Question mark.
Mm-hmm. And he's pretty much an asshole, like always.
Oh, so I mean, yeah, he got the shit reworked.
I mean-
redone. That heart is redone.
He's pretty much an a-hole like he always is. And yelling at Sora about not protecting somebody.
He's exactly as Brittany remembers, actually.
It's like, yeah, you are literally replica Riku. They didn't miss a beat with you, honey. He got all the data. He downloaded the full file on Riku there.
They didn't
For
miss a
real.
beat, not at all. This was no LimeWire download. This was paid and purchased. They got everything correct.
I'm dead.
But yeah, these like, I mean, he is like KH1 Riku times 1,000. He is just so fucking mad. He's like disgusted at Sora's face. Like he's
Yeah.
like, fuck you. Like he's so
Yeah.
mad.
You never cared about me. You're not my friend. And then he runs away. That's the
Wait,
best part.
I know. I know we're jumping a little bit because we know he fights him twice in our episode,
Right.
but he runs away both times. He just is just like, "Rah!" like just books it. It's so silly.
You never cared about me. Goodbye. Like,
Oh
cool.
my gosh. It's really giving like emo ass Riku, just like you never cared. Like it may as well started to rain outside. It may as well started to like
Yeah.
hear Hawthorne Heights in the background or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
it's so true.
so fucking funny. But yeah, you're right. He is charged up just like he was in 1 and gets his ass kicked like he did in 1 and runs off without a word. I think he did that in 1 as well.
So you fight him on 7,
You fight him twice, yes.
and then you fight him on 8.
Correct.
Okay, so now going to floor 8, they're all pretty much trying to talk some sense into Sora
Mhm.
to not take it personally. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to like cheer him up, be like, don't take it personally. This place is crazy. This place is cuckoo bananas. Like we're all crazy, or is it we're all mad here? Like everyone's losing it. But they
Right.
didn't forget their first promise, that beautiful, endearing, charming, not at all cringy smile from Traverse Town in 1. And it was kind of cute. It was cutely done in Chain Memories for sure.
It was, but it gives me being an ex-bartender, it gives, like, that guy who's like, "Why don't you just smile? You're so pretty when you smile." Do you know what I mean? You should just smile, like
It trudges up the
like,
worst memories
no.
of being a woman. You're just like, I
That's, like, the last thing you wanna hear,
it's
ever. That men never fucking say that, ever, ever,
that's so
never.
fucking funny. I didn't think
'Cause the
about
last thing I wanna do is smile at you.
Donald and Goofy, my 2 male companions in this fucking game.
My best friend just told me he hates me and ran away, and now you guys are trying to tell me to smile. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, leave me alone, please.
Anyway.
That's so fucking funny. Um,
Anyway.
I want to move into when Sora catches up with Replica again after the whole smiling sesh. This is, and I believe I wrote it down at this point in floor 8 when you're about to fight Replica for the second time. Now, I don't know if this is already clear to know, but like Sora doesn't know that this is Replica. Like Sora thinks this is real Riku.
Right.
We, as the
Right.
audience, know this is Replica. And this is the last time they say Kyrie's name. At this part of the game, this is the very last time.
Yes.
Because Sora comes up and he's like, come on, like Kyrie's back at home waiting for us. And the Riku retort is pretty cold. It is pretty brutal. Just you're the one who forgot. I told you at Kingdom Hearts, we closed the door to take care of Kyrie. And now look at you, you fucking idiot. You're not even with her. You're here.
You're not even hot there. You're here.
Poor Sora. But that is the last time you hear either of them use the name Kyrie.
He's like, damn.
And it's just like, yeah, damn. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? But then
You don't even remember your other friends.
exactly. And then Riku goes in about those other losers. You forgot about the other guys. Da da da. And it's like what I really loved about this, and this is like the picture I have in the script here, is this like stitched together of Sora and Riku as little kids play fighting. And it's like shadowing over or shadowing in between like their current rivalry. And that like this isn't fucking playtime anymore. Like I can't stand your ass either. And like I believe Sora says this super cold line that goes, I think I'll jog your memory. And it's like that's how he initiates the fight with Riku. And Brittany, remind me, I don't think ever Sora really ever want or initiates a fight with Riku, even
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
at Hollow Bastion when he was taken over by Ansem. Like it was like Riku swung and Sora did the thing where it's like, there's no way you're taking Kyrie's heart. Like, but like This is the first time Sora is like square up, bitch. Like, I'm so sick of your shit. Like, I thought we were friends. What is wrong with you? It's
Right.
we're already got glimpses of Sora getting mad with the whole thing with Larxene, where he's just like fucking swinging in the air, and now he's squaring like
The testosterone is in the building. It is here.
puberty has come a knocking.
It is here.
He is so
The
mad.
girls have got them fighting. It is real. We have
so
lived this
dead.
life.
I'm so dead. Yeah. So
We have been here
we've
before.
seen this story. I've seen this movie before, Brittany. I know how this ends. Like, but I just thought, yeah, like the whole
my
showing them
God.
as kids in between their current like squabble, I thought was just like so poetic, so cinematic. I loved it. 10 out of 10. I loved it.
I thought it was, for me, it was sad.
Yeah, it was really sad.
You know, you realize that like they are like you said, they're no longer at this point.
They're not kids.
You know, this is not that they're not kids anymore. This isn't what it is. And now I'm gonna have to beat your ass. Like,
Yeah.
it just is what it is.
And that whole scene goes with, I think, like no music, no dialogue. It's just the sounds of the wooden swords like clanking.
Yep.
And it like you said, perfectly said. It's so sad.
It is.
Like, wow, this much time has passed. Like, we're not good right now.
And they really solidified, I feel like, it's about Namine.
It's about Namine.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. Like, Riku is on Namine.
Yeah.
Sora is on Namine. And that's really, they've lost all sight of pretty much everything else. Again, I also want to point out Jiminy is, again, the voice of reason here.
Always.
And just being like, Sora, you know? Like you said, we're in Castle Oblivion. Like, just need to go with the flow, man. Just ride the wave.
Ride these
ride the
waves. Ride
wave.
these amnesia waves.
Yeah. Just ride the high.
You're really like mellowing out my fucking high right
Yeah.
now. Like, can you calm down?
Yeah. Killing my high.
Killing my vibe here, bud.
Oh my
I was trying to have a good
God.
time.
They're like, Riku's always mad at you. What's fucking new?
That's so fucking
Oh my
funny.
God. He doesn't need Ansem inside him to be mad at you. Oh my gosh. And then the last thing that happens on this floor is we bounce back to not speaking of Namine.
Mm-hmm.
We see her
Just sad girling it in
just-
that fucking chair.
just sad. It's like, girl, what are you sad about?
I mean,
You
all right,
did
she has some warrant to be sad,
Yeah, I guess. She's trapped in a castle, being forced to do this.
but she's seeing the result of her mess, and Axel like kind of like lays it into her a little bit, like, "Oh, are you like so sad watching your friends fight over you? Like, isn't this what you wanted? Is this what you're actually creating?"
Yeah, I feel like, well, this part for me, I feel like this is one of the times where we kind of, another like Axel moment where we're like,
Yes.
when he says, "You have my sympathy," is from the
From the
heart.
heart.
And she's like, wait.
From the heart. Like he
Yeah.
chose some very careful words saying that. That was oof. Yeah, no, but you're so right. You're so actually right. Yeah.
And she's like, wait, you feel bad for me?
And then he says, like, forget it.
Yeah. And I actually really like that line. Nobody's can never be somebody's.
And I believe nobody's is capitalized. Like the N in nobody's is capitalized. So it's not just like, again, we're alluding to some shit, but like
we're alluding. Yes.
being a nobody isn't quite like, oh, you're nobody. In this world, if you say that, there's a capital N, which means that it's a title, which means something to pay attention to, essentially is all that we're saying.
Yeah.
But
exclamation points.
I agree. I love that line. We nobodies can never hope to be somebody's. It's very poetic. It's very sad. And it's very telling if you know certain things of what's to come.
Just saying.
But I would also imagine if you were coming across this for the first time, you would see, the capital N and be like, what's going on here? Like this, there's mystery is for sure being laid out. This game does such a great job at laying down the bricks of mystery that doesn't even get answered really wholly fully for a while. Like it's, oh my God. The story in this game is so fucking good. It's so good.
Eye roll.
Eye roll. We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Anyway,
So then now we go to basement.
Yes.
Do we think from where we just left off with Axel, because now we see Larxene with Namine, do we think that happens like right after? Do you think like Axel leaves and Larxene just comes in and shits on Namine next? Like it's just a bathroom in there? Like she just lives in the bathroom?
Everyone's in line to like shit on Namine. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
the way that the scenes line up, it looks like she is the next to visit her as soon as Axel is done, which is so brutal, which is so mean. But I imagine that is how.
Right? That's what I pictured in my head.
Yeah.
Is just like she just comes on and she's like, my turn next.
Yes, to also explain a couple things that are going on to us, and yeah.
And then Replica Riku, we see a side of him
Yes, we do.
that I don't think we've seen before.
Little goo goo gaga eyes in that
We
one.
see a little emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's like, back up, bitch.
Yes.
That's my girl.
Yes. This is kind of now. This isn't an actual pause because I think I want to leave this in the episode. But, Brittany, something really. I promise I'll bring it back together. I promise I'll bring it back together. Brittany, do you remember when we saw Spider-Man 3 in theaters?
No, what are you about to say?
Oh wow.
No.
Okay. Well, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
don't.
folks around the world, 20 years ago, Brittany and I saw Spider-Man 3 in theaters.
20 years
And,
ago? Oh my God.
We were at Comac Theaters. Comac Theaters doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
It's fine.
Comac movie theater,
Anyway,
R.I.P.
the only reason why I bring up Spider-Man 3 is because I don't know if you remember the part,
What?
but when when Replica shows the charm to nominate, it's like I promise it. I swear it on this, the good luck charm you gave me. He just hits her with a see ya and like walks away. Like he just says see ya afterwards. And it was giving me Spider-Man like Spider-Man 3 vibes, where I don't know if you remember this part, but it's when Peter Parker's in the symbiote suit, it's all black and everything, and Topher Grace as Eddie Brock is like, "Oh, like show me give me some web action," like he's trying to get like a picture for the Daily Bugle.
Picture of him? Okay.
And Spider-Man in the symbiote black suit, like he's like, this is like when he's like Bully Maguire when he's being mean and stuff. He like webs the camera, breaks it, and goes, "See ya, chump," and like jumps into a sewer, but says it the exact same way as Replica does, where he goes like, "See ya," and just like pieces out. That was literally my takeaway from this section, was just,
how did you remember we went to see that movie?
Maybe because it meant a lot to me.
Oh my God. I'm such
kidding.
a bad friend.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
How do you
I'm
remember
totally
that?
kidding. You guys will see this in a few months, but I believe, Brittany, the photo booth pictures that we took at Comac, I believe that's what we went to go see.
Oh, that
That
you
is-
have.
That I have. In my mind, you know how like your mind will just, speaking of chain of memories
Flash.
and shit, my mind has attached that movie to those photo booth pictures. So to me, that was it. Because I knew that we saw Spider-Man 3 together. May not have been the photo booth time, but in my mind, that's how I've remembered all these years that
Shout out Comac Multiplex. R.I.P.
R.I.P. I love that.
You are missed.
Anyway, God, that was such a useless takeaway. I just thought it was funny.
It is funny.
Maybe I'll add in like a story or something of that clip. But I mean, it's such a heavy scene. We find out that Namine can transform objects like cards into certain keepsakes. So from what I gather is that the Destiny Islands card that Axel gave to Vexen, Namine used to turn into her charm for Riku. And that's some kind of witchcraft that we haven't seen yet.
Okay.
But that happens, Namine just saying out loud, "I'm Kyrie's shadow." That could mean nothing to the unassuming ear, but it can mean everything to the all-knowing brain. I don't know how to say it.
Right. So I feel like, it raises a lot of questions as to what is a Namine. What is a Namine?
What is a Namine?
I don't know what that is, but what is she? Yeah. So I feel like that raises my question of what is she?
Yeah.
Also, I feel like again, Namine is like playing victim a little bit here. But then I also think that she is right in that if you're trying to push something away from another thing, it's going to end up if it like coming, do you know what I mean? Like you work
Yes.
so hard to try to keep something away. I'm saying it so wrong, but
I do know what you're saying. Well, it's like she's the harder she tries, the worse it becomes, or like the harder she.
it's like teenagers.
Yes.
Like the more like you want to like Romeo, it's giving Romeo and Juliet.
Right.
Like the more you want to keep them apart
They're just gonna find a way
to be together, right?
Absolutely, exactly it. It's teenage shit. Yeah, the harder you keep them apart, the more they'll find a way to be together, and the more she pushes Kyrie out, the more he's gonna eventually.
Yeah, it's giving like she's the new girl. Like she's the new girlfriend.
Exactly.
Like he broke up with Kyrie. Nominee's like, oh, okay, finally I can be with Sora. He's,
I'm here.
and then he's like, oh, Kyrie, and she's like, no, Nominee. Like that was us. it, it's kind of like, is it like Ariel, like Little Mermaid, kinda, where she like steps in, and I guess like she's not taking over for Ariel, but she kind of like steps in and is like, it's me now. I'm your wife. Like, don't like
Ursula's
right?
human form.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, totally. I was like,
Right?
it's like I remember
That
Ariel
makes
doing
sense?
that, but totally that she's like, doing the whole like look at me kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ariel's like, don't forget about me.
No, that's so true. That's so true. Yeah.
But that's what it gave a little bit for me. But yeah, it's giving new girlfriend who's insecure about the ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
So she keeps putting herself in every like situation that she could possibly be present for. Even though she knows that no matter what she does, she's not going to be with him.
Yep.
Because he loves Kyrie or is connected to Kyrie.
It's too deep-seated. What did we say? Like Kyrie and Sora has exchanged hearts way too many times for that shit to just go under the rug. Like, no. But yeah, that's my biggest thing was Spider-Man 3.
I'm
dead. Are you kidding? Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we're going back to Sora's.
Now we're back on floor 9. Yep.
We completely forget Kyrie now.
Yeah, now he's straight up like, it's always been the three of us, me, Riku, and Namine. Now, as of right now, Kyrie's name.
And she's like, yes.
Yeah. She put in her final cauldron like stir and was like,
he said it. Oh my god.
She put that witchy witch on him, that voodoo. Yes. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, she just said, like, I'm just Kyrie's shadow, but her magic is working. The boy is forgetting. The boys are forgetting.
The boys are forgetting also that they can't find Riku, and they're like, maybe he's just tired. Maybe he's just taking it out.
They literally said, like, whew, I guess he's tired of fighting. No. No one gets tired in Castle Oblivion. None of you has been taking a fucking nap. Like, no. But that is really funny that their first thought is maybe he's tired.
Had to put that in there.
Yeah.
Maybe he's so Disney of them. Maybe he's tired.
I'm absolutely dead.
Okay, and the next scene is pretty much a gang up on Namine.
Like Axel had his turn, Larxene had her turn, and now Marluxia is like, my turn. Don't forget.
Yes.
You fucking prisoner.
Don't forget I'm here. He gives her like the creepy like creepy man who like touches your shoulder like vibe. You're like,
yes,
stop touching me.
I think she even like looks up like startled. She's like, not again. Get off me. Oh my god, you're so right. No, it's at the end of this scene is Marluxia's like been rubbing his hands in the corner, like ready to get in there.
It's like my turn. But before that, yes, they all are like, Vexen,
you fucking dope. Vexen, you dumb scientist. Your project sucks.
This shit's not working. Yeah.
But he like,
this is not working.
I can't remember exactly the words because I like paraphrased it in my paragraph, but like
he goes into this like such bullshit artist. Like he's so like, you all don't appreciate the nuances of scientistation and experimentation. And it's like he's using such like pontification type of words, like just to sound smart. And he
big
just
words.
sounds like he's just like getting back into a corner, just a big old dummy scientist, and like no one's buying his shit anymore. But this is like I believe this is like the true gang up on Vexen that we hadn't quite seen yet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they go in.
But they'd been alluding to he's annoying as fuck. Like,
yes.
They're like, okay, this isn't working. And now he's like, well, y'all are being shady as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marluxia comes out and he's like, shut your mouth, because if you don't,
He hit him with the blade. He went, shut up.
Yeah. traitors be eliminated here. Just saying.
They really lay that brick down. Yeah, I think this is another heavy scene of just like lines really being drawn, manipulation in the sense of Larxene, Axel, and Marluxia towards Vexen, and then of course Marluxia to Namine. Like this is just a big scene of manipulation.
And I think this can back up kind of like that red herring thing that I was saying, where they're like, yeah, go fight Sora. Have fun with that.
Yeah, totally. You should go for it. Like, that is definitely what's going to solve all our problems.
And then when he turns around, they're like, he's totally going to lose.
Either way, he says.
Either way,
he can't stand the guy. Either way, he's praying for his ops to fall. Like, he's just so over, so done. But yes, this ends with Marluxia furthering his hold on to Namine, being like, you better keep working that voodoo shit, because things aren't looking good. Yeah. He's got his paws on her.
All right, so now we are back to Sora.
I mean, the whole promise with Namine, it's the same fucking thing that we said all over.
Again, yeah, that's what I was saying. We've talked about that. When Vexen says all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And shows him this card.
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
I mean, we've already said that we're alluding to spoilers, so I think I know what you're about to say, because I think I felt the same way. For those who might have played 2 before they played Chain of Memories, I was so floored. I had no idea that Twilight Town was introduced in Chain of Memories. That is crazy. Like, can we talk about that, please?
Yes. When he pulled out that card, I was like, I know that place.
I was like, because I remember I was like counting. Oh, did I? No, because I think at this point you finish all like the one worlds. Like at that point, Hollow Bash and all that's done. So you don't have any cards left for the next levels, but you know that there's more. So you get this one, and I think at this point you start getting them one by one. But oh god, dude, same here. I saw Twilight Town, and I was like, I had no idea that this was introduced in Chain of Memories.
Mm-hmm.
Not a clue.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And that quote.
Oh, I mean, okay. Yeah, you're right. We should probably talk about the actual quote.
I mean, that's like, if you don't know what's happening, I can see you being like, what the fuck is this?
What a weird, poetic thing to say. Yeah.
Big moment there.
Huge moment to see that card with that town and all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart. Woof. Love it. I love it. I love it.
Then the next scene, when they are talking about Sora, if he disappears out and mess up the organization's plan, I feel like we haven't also heard that yet.
You're right. You're right.
That was the first time that the organization itself has its own plan for Sora. Am I correct or am I incorrect? I don't know.
I think you are right. I think that is the first time we hear that the organization has a plan and it has to do with Sora. They need Sora. Yes.
I don't know if they've talked about needing Riku yet.
They haven't, but the other group has. As of right now, you're right. This is the first time that we're hearing that the organization has plans and it's to do with Sora. What the plans are at this point, we don't know.
We don't know.
No. Nope.
But yes, I thought that was a big drop of like, oh shit, they need him for something.
Yes.
So now the organization needs Sora. Marluxia, Axel, Larxene are trying to rework Sora's memories against what the organization wants. right?
Yes. They need Namine to control his memories, to enact whatever it is that they want to do
So that they have control of him.
and control him. Exactly that. Earlier, I totally forgot that this plays out earlier, like before floor 10. Axel feels Marluxia is playing his hand too confidently,
Yes.
and this will only push Vexen to strive to eliminate Sora. So that is where they're having a problem. They're like, you're playing your hand too confidently. You're going to get Sora killed. And I believe that that is like Marluxia's, half-assed reason to be like, well, if that's what he's trying to do, then like he's a traitor. We need to get him now before he does that.
Right.
Like, what's the phrase I'm looking for where it's like he's just making up a reason, or he's grasping at straws, like just being like, it's true. So that means Vexen's already a traitor. He's annoying. Let's just get rid of him now. And yeah.
Or is he like, oh, look, he's going to go attack Sora. We have to go. We have to go take him out.
Because if Sora's gone, then that
fucks up all the organization's plans.
So we got to kill him. Let's get him.
So we have to kill him.
But I do love that Axel's like, I'm not piecing shit together. Tell me in plain English or plain Japanese or plain whatever language you're playing this game is, what it is that you want me to do. I am not like, he is, again, this is also still kind of playing into like these little personality traits about Axel, is that he's not one to like guess, or he's not one to not cover his own ass. He's like, are you telling me?
Right. He's always got something on somebody. Like,
yes. Like, use your words.
He's always one up. Yes. Like, I feel like he's like wearing a wire, and he's like, say it into the microphone really loud.
Use it in a complete sentence. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Can you say this plainly and clearly so that I can get this on this
Keep your
recording?
hands, don't touch your chest. Just talk. Just talk with your hands down.
Yeah. Right. And he's like, just say it.
No, but it's so true.
You
Again,
know?
like it's such a small bit about Axel, but knowing what we know about him, we do. But even as someone who's sort of experiencing this for the first time, you can see that there are shades of Axel that you can't quite grasp yet. And this being one of them is like not being like, I'm just going to assume that you mean to take care of Vexen. Because then what if I do? And you're like, that's not what I fucking meant. Now you're the traitor. Now I got you. He's like, I'm not getting got. You tell me what it is that you want me to do. No take backsies. Peace out. You know? But yeah, it's such a way to end this episode. So many.
To end it. Yeah.
So many things.
Vic, are there any funny moments from the world you would like to shout out?
I would. Make it quick, because it's nothing crazy. But in 100 Acre Woods, Pooh is still hungry as fucking ever. He just will not stop complaining about eating, needs to eat all of it. Sora is looming over Piglet again. And if you don't know what I mean by again, please look up in 1 when it's the first time Sora and Piglet meet. Like, Sora is this like Titan from Attack on Titan that is like terrifying poor Piglet. He does it again in Chain of Memories. It's fabulous.
Terrifying poor
Piglet. And then there's this deadly pumpkin taking Pooh out. Like, Rabbit's pumpkin gets loose and like barrels down and takes him out. And I'm realizing that there are so many knockouts in this game. They're top notch. They are so fucking funny. Like, anytime someone gets hit with something, it is brutal. It is so funny. Highly recommend looking it up. Nothing crazy in Atlantica. It's just that, like, in Atlantica, they changed the world logic where in Castle Oblivion, you can just walk and breathe underwater. Ariel is still swimming around. Sebastian is still swimming around. Triton's still swimming around. But Sora, Donald, and Goofy are just walking. And I feel like this is just Nomura and Square Enix being like, we're tired. We're not going to, like, whatever. It's just the rules of the castle. Let him walk. Fuck this. And it truly is. It's so funny, like, to watch, like, Ariel bobbing and floating right next to Sora walking. It's so funny.
That is funny. I also want to mention just, like, the fact that she, like, stole her dad's Trident. I thought was, like, so funny.
It was so funny. And then at the very end, like, she's
like, Ariel, what are you doing? And she's like, like, swimming. That's right.
She's like, I don't know how to work this thing. I just need to borrow it. I'll be right back. But it's so funny that like at the end, Ariel's like, I'm gonna be honest and tell them that I stole it. And Sora was like, why don't you just tell them that Ursula stole it? Like, you know, like his morality is still that of a 14-year-old where he's just like looking for free passes, where he's like, who's gotta know that it was you? Just tell him Ursula took it.
Even though he was about to be beheaded for fucking Alice.
Yes.
Weird flex, but okay.
The Sora that they make in these worlds are so funny. He is like such a dope. I don't know. And it always ends in yeah. Anyway. Now, I only noticed this by the time it was Neverland. Cause like in Wonderland, you could see it differently. By the time they get to Neverland, or maybe even before, I want to say Atlantica, maybe 100 Acre Woods too, but I didn't notice it until Neverland that they're not remembering like Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Wendy. I literally wrote it in my notes like, I don't even know if I want to say this out loud because I feel so dumb, but I thought that they were only losing memories between the floors. I'm realizing that they're also losing the memories of the events in these world cards, like as time is going on as well. And of course, duh. Because I was like, why don't they remember Peter? Isn't this his own memory? This doesn't make any sense. And then I was like, oh, fuck, they're losing their memories all over the place. So I think it's this stack of cards, like the 100 Acre Woods, Atlantica, Neverland, and Hollow Bashes, when they start losing their memories of the world events as well. And didn't notice it until Neverland. And then at the very end, a Moogle falls from the sky and lands on Donald. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, Moogles are just falling out of the sky.
Is he okay?
No, but it was so funny. It made me laugh.
That's so random.
The last thing is that in Hollow Bastion, Maleficent has this whole plan to use Belle against Beast, and Belle sacrifices herself, like steps in front of Maleficent's thing and gets turned into a Heartless, and Maleficent straight up is like, welp, I guess I have a new plan now. Like she had to completely flip on a dime and was just like, you got me. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do now. Anyway, those are the funny moments from the worlds I wanted to shout out before closing out our episode with the storyline update. So,
okay,
Brittany, as a way to fact check myself and make sure that I didn't miss anything, I would love it if you read through my storyline updates of this episode so that I could see if I missed anything.
Sure.
Take it away.
Let's do it. For storyline update, we have the protagonist story, which is Sora. Sora fights Replica Riku thinking he's OG Riku twice. Sora, Donald, and Goofy remembers their first promise together, always smile.
Is that not necessary? I don't remember. I was just throwing things in. I just wanted to make sure.
No, you're fine. I just doing
the smile.
Creepy smile.
Smile, girl.
He's both angry and hurt that they're both fighting to protect Namine when they should be doing it together. Sora is confronted by Vexen, who claims to have made a card from the other side of his heart. And then we have the supporting protagonist story, which is Riku. Ansem confronts Riku that he should see Replica Riku as a version of himself he should try to be.
Just realized, Riku himself is not really in this episode. It's replicas all over the place, but Riku himself...
Riku.
This is it. This is the only thing we see of Riku.
Universe's story. Larxene and Vexen have Namine rewrite Replica Riku's heart to be exactly like Riku's, causing Replica Riku to act and feel as if he were OG Riku. Axel shares a moment with Namine about being a quote-unquote nobody. Larxene finds out that Namine took the Destiny Islands card that Axel hands to Vexen and reworked it to look like her version of the good luck charm, just like how she changed Kyrie's charm to look like hers. Marluxia is the hooded figure in black from the opening of the game, as well as the organization member in charge of Castle Oblivion and of Namine. The organization has a plan that involves Sora. Marluxia tasks Axel to eliminate the traitor Vexen. And then for the World Encountered story, Sora, Donald, and Goofy are losing their memories of the events within the card worlds as well as on the floors of Castle Oblivion.
Boom. Does that sound good? I feel like that maybe there might be too much in there, but at least there's nothing missing.
No,
all sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need all that info.
All right. Yeah, I just figured the World Encountered. Once I realized that they're losing their memories within the card worlds, I just thought it was something to add in very quickly. That's all we got for this one. Brittany, you are leading our next episode.
Yes.
And it's a doozy. It is our penultimate episode before our finale. So I think a lot of answers will be coming in this next episode, but definitely a few more
We
questions.
can only
We
hope.
can only hope.
We can only hope.
That's all we got, but we're all we got.
Yes.
And I love you so
Yes.
fucking much.
Love you.
Do you love me too?
So silly. I love you too.
Thank you.
So much.
Always happy to do this with you. And can't wait till we're back again.
Yes.
But until then, I'm Victoria.
I'm Brittany. And we
And we
are
are
Gummi Ship Radio signing off.
Mwah. Bye.
Yay.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Gummi Ship Radio.
You and your power, aka your friends, can follow the show on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
To see our storyline update, stay in the know, or just to say hey, you can follow our account on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Gummi Ship Radio, or email us at gummishipradio@gmail.com.
Please rate and review our podcasts. Your support will help us immeasurably.
Our intro is arranged and theme music created by Matt Whiteford.
This podcast is hosted and produced by Victoria Harrington and Brittany Morales.
We'll be thinking of you wherever you are, and see you next time.
Bye, Gummi Ship Radio.